Welcome back to Title to Titles. I'm your host, D.D.P, and you are watching Dynasty Diamonds. You guys already know the drill. Each and every week, we're back here. We're searching for that uncut gem, that diamond in the rough that you can polish up nice, insert to your lineups, reap them benefits, catch them dubs. So without further ado, let's get into episode 41 with my guy, Elijah. I got a chip on my shoulder that's bigger than a boulder. More. 5'9", 180 pounds. His current ADP is right around 99. He was drafted in 2021 NFL draft to the Jets, pick 34, second pick in the second round. Now, he's coming out of Ole Miss in 2020. In 8 games, he had almost 1,200 yards, 13.9 yards per catch, 8 touchdowns. He also had 14 attempts on the ground for 64 yards, which is something we're going to circle back to later. He played 93 snaps in the slot, 233 out wide. The man had an A-dot of 12.4. He went to the Jets and QB Zach Wilson. That'll be something that we'll talk about shortly. 16 games, he only had 6 starts. Had 77 targets for 43 receptions, right? 538 yards, 5 touchdowns. But he did have 93% snap share, okay? He had 47.8% route win, which got him for 9th in the league in 2021, okay, with percentage of routes won. He had 204 yards after catch, and he ended up with a PFF grade of 71.2. Now, with Wilson at QB, it was 46 targets, 19 receptions, 202 yards, a touchdown, and 10.6 yards per catch. Without Wilson, 31 targets, 24 receptions, 336 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 14 yards per catch. I think you can figure it out right there. In 2022, the following year with the Jets, 16 games, 9 starts. For some reason, the organization did not want to start this kid. 65 targets, 37 receptions, for 446 yards, a touchdown, 96% snap share, and again, 12 yards per catch. He had 96 yak yards, right? He lined up 255 times in the slot, 258 times out wide. Another key thing we're going to circle back in a little bit. He had an A-dot 12.6. All right, he was 12th in the league with average target separation, 2.14 yards per target. And he had a route win rate of 44.2, which has got him at 25th in the league. Okay, now mind you, this is only in 9 starts, okay? With Zach Wilson in that horrendous season, he had 23 targets, 12 receptions, only 147 yards, but he still had 12.3 yards per catch. Now, without Wilson, again, it got better. 42 targets, 25 receptions, 300 yards, 12 yards per catch, and a touchdown. Okay, Stefanski said it for Cleveland now that he's there. He's a positionless wide receiver. Okay, his combination of speed, athleticism, and explosiveness is unique. He can line up anywhere, backfield, slot, out wide. It does not matter. He is a great route runner. He is the double move king, and he's just a natural playmaker. And like I said in the intro, this dude got a chip on his shoulder as big as a boulder, and he has proven it so far in minicamp. You know, in missed forced tackle rate last year alone, he was only second behind Deebo Samuel. And for receivers that have been drafted in the 2020 class, he was better than 2 receivers that were drafted ahead of him, Kadarius Toney and Rashad Bateman. And he's also scored more fantasy points than them 2 and Nico Collins, who was drafted in the same class. Elijah Moore is about to take off. Everton in Browns camp shows that Deshaun Watson has got a natural connection with him. Like I said, he's a positionless wide receiver. You line him up anywhere. It's proven. Head coach Stefanski likes that. Been talking him up. Go get Elijah Moore before everybody and their brother is on the same train as D.D.P and T2T. You already know the drill. I'm D.D.P. This is Dynasty Diamonds. We're dropping them gems. Go get Elijah